Well, good evening. I'm Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity and Cowboy Wisdom Podcast. Tonight, 7 ways why Christmas listening liberates internal spectaculars, tantalizing everyday nirvana. And I apologize for being a few minutes late. Uncle Murphy showed up and had to disconnect the iPhone, and then I had to drop it. Just normal, everyday stuff. Nothing to get excited about, but something to laugh at. Because I'm a bumblefingers. Bumblefingers that can drop anything. Been that way all my life. I'm okay with it. But the Christmas listening, we don't see Christmas songs. We hear Christmas. We hearken Christmas music. It's just like in life. We listen to the liberating, intuitive splendor within us, tantalizing, enterprising nirvana to enjoy our days. Because I understand this, I'm going to listen my way to wherever I want to go. It took me a long time to understand listening. And now I'm about this much. And the more you know, the less you go. The more you listen, the more you glisten. And you glisten of gratitude, love, ingenuity, streaming, trend-setting, enterprising, nous, which is wisdom. Something I understand, listening is never afraid. Thinking is always afraid. We think in fear. We listen in liberating invitations. Life is a liberating invitation, fostering engendering gumption for us to expand. But the more I open up to listening, the less I stress out about life. Listening undresses the stress of your overthinking, stinking mind. We've been taught we have to think about everything. Think, 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 think. And the spirit is always in a flow, but you'll never think your way anywhere. You're going to listen and innovate, streaming the trend-setting elegance of your own natural agility to expand through life. Something we've been taught, and it was really something I really expanded into of and out of, is they want us to think and know. That way they control us. See, they can never control our listening and our intertwining divine daredevilry within us to do that. It's our divine daredevilry, and it's in here. And it's here and now. See, we've always been taught to live inside socialized brainwashing. And Christmas, people have a trepidation about it. Christmas is a spirit to me. Christmas is fun. I want to enjoy Christmas. And if you can't enjoy Merry Christmas, then don't enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it because I love the Christmas spirit. The commercialization of Christmas, not so much. Something I really understand, and I really expanded into it the last 2 years. I can listen to the splendor of the universe and the spectacular elegance of the earth, witnessing Father Sky's wise ways of life. But as long as I'm listening, I'm never in my insecurities. As soon as I start thinking, I go into insecurity and immaturity and all that. And I can do that insecurity and immaturity quite efficiently, I must say. Then I get to laugh at myself because I look like a 2-year-old and I act like a 2-year-old. And then I am a 2-year-old because that's where I taught myself to do that. That was something that was kind of a moment when I realized your subconscious mind knows no age. So whatever age you embedded something at, that's the way you act. And man, I got that 2-year-old act down pat. I can do an Oscar on that. But then I have to wake up and say, oh God. That's what anger. See, most of our anger was embedded from our youthful ages. And all anger is a fear of trusting your abilities and it's a fiction of your egotistical arrogance and your ego, because I have to be right, and if it don't go my way, what are we going to do about this? That's what it is. But when Christmas listening is the enterprising joy of life. It's just, it's exquisite joy and impeccable elegance dancing us through life. But we think our way into chaos and tragedy. We listen and question our way to the splendor of ourselves. And the more I open up to listening, questioning, comprehending wisdom, insight, clarity, and light my light of life and blast out of that egotistical, arrogant, ego way I tried to live. We've been taught to live through the ego. And the ego edges good out. And you got to have a little bit of tenacity, but that comes from your internally. And you don't have to have the big ego. You can stand forth and trust your abilities. You got to have a backbone bravado and a spine tingling tenacity to look life in the eye. But that Christmas listening, how do you feel when you say Christmas listening? Liberating, impeccable splendor today, enjoying now. See, we've lived all the stuff from Christmas past is what other people think we should do. The here and now is natural. It's open to whatever wandering travels you choose to experience. But people get so happy. Oh, I don't like Christmas. God, Christmas is here. You got to get out of the mindset Christmas sucks to the mindset of Christmas listening. Lionizes infinite splendor today. Energizing nirvana to feel the flow and the glow of your gratitude for your own talents. That's something that really opened up to is people got to open up to their talents. Because there isn't a book in the world can show you your talents. There's questions that can open you up to talents, but you'll never think your way to the promised land. You'll never think and know your way to the promised land, because thinking and knowing in the mind have boundaries of your insecurity. Your insecure boundaries are your subconscious mind security guards. See, listening is liberating infinite savvy today to enjoy now. See, that's something where everybody says enjoy now, enjoy now. You got to live in the now. But then you start watching and reading what they do. They're trying to heal the past. Soon as you say heal the past, you're out of the now. Heal the past is a cement cast of yesterday. The here and now is the wow of now. And all the now is what's happening right in front of you. Whatever is going on here, if you listen, question it, and enjoy it, you're going to rise out of the past right here. There's going to be people coming in and events coming into your life that's going to rise you out of that. But you got to listen for the wisdom. Question the situation so you don't get into the past situations that are within you. See, we're so taught to live from the past, we're afraid of the now. I realize this when you use a different word, they call it, oh, that's a big word. There's no such thing as a big word. There's there's a liberating lingo, but there's also a word that's fresh to you. I like the word fresh over now because new, because fresh is here. Now new is, you don't know where new is, but it's fresh. Feeling the rich, energizing savvy of the here and now. You know, you open your vocabulary to fresh words one a week, you'll be surprised how your confidence and audacity grows. And there was a gentleman by the name of Bill Bennett. He was I believe it was a Reagan administration. That guy could talk. He could use words, and he sounded eloquently doing it. He always impressed me that way. There's a lot of things he didn't impress me, but he impressed me with that. But the thing about the words rise you out of that and gives you confidence. Because when you talk, you got this barrier here between college education and the blue collar. They use a few words the blue collar never do. And then they try to intimidate you with words. What they're really trying to do is hide inside their insecurities. I'm really realizing my Christmas listening liberated internal sassy tenacity, enterprising my nomadic nerve to realize college education is good, but what are they trying to cover up with their college education? See, that's the Christmas listening. You're going to hearken things, and not hear, but hearken. You hear yesterday, you hearken to now. You hark the sparks of now. And really, the Christmas listening is about the smooth, soothing airways of awesome that flow through the world. Sometimes chaos shows up in our life to get rid of the chaotic past. See, chaos is nothing more than a celebration, harmonizing appreciation, optimizing the splendor of today. Sometimes we forget to enjoy the day. How have we been so busy trying to play in greedy competent and greedy competition, and we forgot to enjoy our life? You know, you travel the world. You know, like I'm in Arizona, and a lot of people think the desert is just a desert. The desert is very mystique and unique. And the more I spend the time in the desert, the more I discover myself. And see, we're so busy talking to everybody, telling them what we know, we never get to listen to our Christmas carols that are within us. And we are the angel, the God, and everything is within us. You know, it's like hark the herald angels sing. Well, that hark is a spark of angelic elegance within ourselves. And you know, something I'm going to say, if you use the word spirit and think in the same sentence, it never will happen. You can't, spirit and think are never together. Think takes away everything. It shuts off the spirit. The Christmas listening lights the internal spirit today, energizing nirvana within us. We feel the fame of ourself. Now, everything you think is in somebody else you witness, well, that's inside you. Some of us just have never give ourselves the opportunity or taught ourselves to rise to it. But the more you choose to celebrate, harmonize, optimize, open spirit energy, the more you rise within yourself. You know, I've been at this personal growth self-help game. I don't use them words no more. I've been at the sovereign liberation extravaganzas now for about 3 years. Sovereign liberation is unattached to outside sources. Liberation rises me out of my overthinking, stinking insecurities. You think and know in insecurity and immaturity. You listen in sovereign, sassy tenacity to show the world your sassy sex appeal of your acumen, poetic poise, energizing and appreciating love that flows through your heart and soul. This is the thing I've discovered about sovereign liberation. It's simple. It's simplicity. There's no thinking. It's just listening for the flow of the glow to go. But I love the Christmas spirit. Christmas to me is about the spirit of Christmas. All the gifts can go away. All that is a material chattel trying to impress somebody. The Christmas spirit streams poetic in ingenuity, realizing internal, tantalizing, wise ways of life. Because we are the three wise. You are the one of the wise men of the world, or wise woman of the world, because you desire to be experience it. See, everybody says, I want this, I want that, I want that. This is the accomplishment I choose to experience. I desire to experience Christmas listening. Harkens Christmas carols of celebration, calming everyday life, energizing, bold, rebellious, adventurous, trend-setting ingenuity, optimizing now. See, there's no, we think there's something out there, but it's all energized from right here. And the more you understand and listen to the now, the more you avow you're awesome, vibrant, optimistic winner of life. But it's a Christmas listening. You're in the celebration of life. You're actually like in Bethlehem at the manger when Jesus is laying in there, because you are the baby of your life. That's a bold, adventurous, bright Yazza jazz, opening the way for you to play any way you desire. But see, something I really understand, liberation is lionized, individualized, bold, energizing, rebellious audacity. Today, innovating optimism, naturally being chauffeured through life with my heart and soul. And my Christmas spirit, or my savant spirit, any spirit I decide to use that day, because my spirit just flows and goes. And see, one thing, you can never think and know and say the word spirit in the same word. If you're thinking and knowing, you can never listen to anything. It's about the glow of the Christmas celebrations of your heart, realizing internal splendor, tantalizing mystical appreciation for sovereign valor that flows through your veins of fame today. How's it feel to be Christmas listening to the light of love that flows from you and you receive so easily from the heavens? Sunshine is the spirit of love. Sunrise is God's smile awakening me for a pleasurable day. A sunset is God saying, well done, we'll see you in the morning, because it's a sailor's warning of wisdom, insight, and clarity for you to rise and shine and be bold again. The only, I've got something I told a friend of mine. I said, yeah, I know the varmint that controlled me and held me back from everything. And he goes, who's that? And I said, me. Here's the thing. You may be misplaced and misguided in the world, but you're the one that put yourself there. Yes, there's extenuating circumstances, but them circumstances occurred for you to expand, rise, and energize. But we're so used to, oh, pity me, look what happened to me. Oh, pick me, I was good at that one. But my Christmas listening, glisten my genuine heart and soul gumption to rise and shine with a bold, bright abundances. Realizing the wisdom of me sets me free to understand the world is for me. So, what is your Christmas listening uh, expressing to you from here up? See, Christmas listening is in here, not up here. This thing up here gets delusion all over everything. It don't even know some days what's going on. But the Christmas listening lights internal splendor, tantalizing everyday nirvana, invigorating now born gumption to enjoy your life your way. Well, the Christmas listening is a glistening, glistening light of life, beaming from the heavenly skies to you as you are the light of life, liberating, lionizing, internal fervor energy every day. So with Christmas listening, the world rises out of yesterday's whatever to enjoy today's enterprising, luxurious lifestyle. Appreciating now as you appreciate your talents. And with that, I'm going to say good night and Merry Christmas to all. Happy New Year. May 2025 arrive and jive. Health, wealth, success, blessings, and abundances for you to dance on your Broadway play of Fun of the Sun Splendor.